was still there after 25 years, right where he'd left it, right where she'd be. Took about a week of almost dialing before his thumb finally set it free. He still remembered how she stopped a room, the way she moved like she owned every inch of air, and how they looked together back in those days, like something worth a second look and then a stare. She was living up in Fort Worth, he was Austin, 900 miles of Texas in between. He'd bought her a brand new set of tires once, back when the drive still fit inside a dream. They'd both had other lives since then, a marriage each, a divorce each, give or take. The kind of years that teach you what you're made of and show you every choice you didn't make. First few seconds nobody said much, just breathing on both ends of the line. Then she laughed that laugh he still remembered, and something in him said it would be fine. They talk about the ones who didn't make it, the names that came up quiet on the line. Remember the good road trips and the late nights, back when they all thought they had plenty of time. Some numbers you keep for no good reason, some voices pull you back before you think. Some calls feel like standing in a doorway, half in the light and half out on the brink. And for a little while it all came back to him, the way it felt before it fell apart. Some calls remind you why you love somebody, some calls remind you of the rest of it. Her voice still had that color he remembered, warm like something left out in the sun. For 20 minutes it was almost easy, like no time had passed and nothing came undone. Then she started talking about her new outlook, how everything had finally become clear. Borrowed words from someone she'd been reading, the way she always found her answers somewhere near. He'd heard that certainty before in other seasons, a different voice but always the same need. Someone else's map inside her handwriting, someone else's harvest, someone else's seed. He didn't say a word, just held the phone and listened to her talk. Heard the person that she was disappear behind someone else's wall. He thought about the woman on those road trips who swore she'd never let anybody leave, and wondered where she went and if she ever missed her. The one who didn't need a book or a guru or a stranger's voice to know what she believed. 25 years and she was still out there looking for someone to hand her the map to herself. They wound it down the way these things wind down. She said she was so glad he called that day. He said it really was so good to hear, and both of them meant it in their quiet way. She said we really ought to get together. He said yes, we really ought to do that soon. Two people making plans they'd never keep, smiling at the same lie in the same afternoon. The number's still there right where he left it, right where she'll always be. He was something once and she was something more, two people at the height of what they had, before the miles and years and borrowed words got in the way of her. He put tires on her car 25 years ago, so the road between them wouldn't be an excuse. And here they are in their 60s, still 900 miles apart. They're gonna get together real real soon now, just as soon as one of them makes the drive. Nobody's making the drive.